Yeah, boy, oh boy. Today is another day, another dollar. Pretty much. Last night, Dodgers. Yeah, what you call it? Eh, Whatever. Dodgers. They'll be back with it today, but it's cool. It is what it is. Astros yesterday. I guess the defense went far left yesterday, but we'll see how it goes today and everything like that. But yeah, I got some good plays for y'all. It's all good and pretty much all right. That's great, bro. you know what you call it. Um, but yeah, man, I'm letting y'all pile in here today and pretty much you know man, it's one of those weeks though. This week, man, Bills killed me last night though, dog. Seriously, I really liked the Bills this season, and I really felt like the Titans were gonna kind of not be prepared for this game. But why did I think like that? You already know they got Variable as the coach, and Variable is one of the best. They're not talking about him enough, bro. And that guy is always prepared. You know what I mean, regardless of what anybody thinks. And it is what it is. It was Tuesday the 13th. Damn it, you right. Which call, but Bills look good going into the game, man. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Nobody, come on, dude. When you don't practice for 2 weeks, it's hard to trust your team going into that game. But you know what? They did have a home field advantage, and the Titans are a different type of beast. You know what I mean? They're a really good team. They got a really great coach, everything like that, and shit happens. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. We're going to talk about the bets list first in college football, and pretty much we do have some pretty good. We got some pretty good going on. That's not the Big 12 list. I got to get there for you guys real quick, but that's not the Big 12 this week. We got one game in the Big 12. And in the Big 12, we got Big 12 bets list today. It's going to be the over 51 and West Virginia as well, too. I think what happens here is we're going to work this one out, and we'll figure this one out. This should be a good one for us as well, too. Because Kansas, come on now, let's just all keep it real. Kansas will probably be able to muster in like 10 points or something like that. But at the end of the day, I already know West Virginia will be able to take care of their business against Kansas University, one of the worst college football teams to ever take the field. So pretty much there it is. There it is. West Virginia, if they don't win that game by 4 touchdowns, then you already know what it is with them. Because, we can all say that they can just jump all over them, but Kansas always finds a team to be a bugaboo with. And hopefully West Virginia is not the one that's tagged to be that team this week. But if you like them if you like sides, I would say you play West Virginia first half and just jump in, jump out. That's all you need to do in a situation like that. That's what the situation is really calling for, is for you just to first half that bad boy and get out. That's why I'm playing the over, because I'd rather scoreboard watch here, because I think you're over 51 by the time you get to the start of the fourth quarter, minimum. Seriously. So there it is. I like that one a lot. Over 51, Kansas, West Virginia. Let's see how it shakes out. Then we got the Conference USA. Army is playing UTSA, but they're not a Conference USA team. They're independent, but slightly they are a Conference USA team, because that's who they usually play against each season when it comes down to who they have to line up against. And playing UTSA, that's a pretty good spot right there. We'll talk about that more Friday, but let's just focus in here on the Conference USA. We got Western Kentucky. Kentucky is always a team that figures out ways to be annoying, and they did that a lot last year as well too. UAB, I don't trust them with big spreads. I just don't. So I really do feel like Western Kentucky could stay in the game. They can stick around. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking when I see this game right here. So I'm going with the plus 13 Western Kentucky University. Let's see how this one shakes out. I feel good about this one. I think that they will be able to cover, and they might be able to get the slight upset as well too. And then we got North Texas, Middle Tennessee State. This is kind of a crapper bowl game in a sense for the Conference USA. Both these teams are at the bottom of the conference and everything like that. And Middle Tennessee State's actually getting better by the week. They did not start the season very well, we all know, because they were our first dog of the week, and pretty much they were awful. So they've stepped it up. They had a good game last week as well too. I like where they're going with this team as well. So pretty much I do like the under 72 though, because I feel like what's going to happen here is that some defense will get played. There's going to be a lot of mistakes getting made on both sides, and it winds up just sticking under 72. So there it is, under 72, North Texas, Middle Tennessee State. The directional schools, as we like to call them when we look at these conferences. Conference USA is the conference of directional schools. You got Florida International, Florida Atlantic, Western Kentucky, North Texas, Middle Tennessee State, Southern Mississippi. It's like all the off-brand schools. It's like if you go to the grocery store and you got Fruit Loops and Fruity Oops. That's how I've kind of feel, but these teams are getting better over it. They've gotten better over the years. Recruiting is much, much better now than it used to be, so it is what it is. But that always cracks me up that these are the directional schools. Southern Mississippi, though, I like them in their spot. It looks like the game's going to be tough, but it's not. This should be a game that they should win, and win fairly easily as well, too. And also, you got Louisiana Tech coming in as a big dog as at home as well, too. And the team that they're playing doesn't warrant them to be that big of a dog over them. But I'm guessing Louisiana Tech is having some injuries, some COVID situations, things of that nature that's kind of holding them up. So that's why they're a big dog. But don't believe the hype when it comes to that situation right there. I would say you got to jump all over it. And I know Southern Mississippi doesn't look as tempting as it should, but they're playing UTEP. UTEP has got a lot of their wins over mediocre teams. They Division II teams that they were supposed to beat. Simple as that. Then you got FIU in Charlotte. This one's a good one. This could be your upset special right here, because FIU should have the better roster. Honestly, they have Butch Davis as the head coach, so they've been recruiting very well over the last 2-3 years. Because I actually knew one of the coaches there for a while as well too, and they were bringing in like big time like Miami guys who didn't make it at other schools. Like they were almost being like a Division I JUCO in a sense, bringing in a lot of really good Florida players, but they just could never catch FAU. So pretty much FIU does have a big shot to win this game as well as a big dog, but I do like the over 53 a bit more. So let's see how it shakes out, and we move forward from there. And then we have ourselves the CFB Wednesday night bets. We got Coastal Carolina going against Lafayette tonight. So pretty much I do like the over 29.5 for the first half. Both these teams can score. And peep game, the Coastal Carolina squad is the 6th ranked offense in the nation right now. They are averaging 44 points a game. Their quarterback is getting silly numbers, almost 250 a game. Has thrown for 9 touchdowns, 1 interception. He showed out against Arkansas State a few weeks back when they beat them 50-27. That game was on ESPN as well too. So I know a lot of people are excited to see what Coastal Carolina has in store today. But you got to understand, Lafayette is the kingpin of the conference, so this would be an upset in a sense if Coastal Carolina is able to pull it off. But both teams are coming in here very, very, very focused, and both of these teams, they're playing pretty much for who's going to be there at the end to play for the Sun Belt Championship. And they're getting it very early in the season. But my thing is, I lean more towards Coastal because Coastal did play a tougher team in Arkansas State, and they blew the doors off of Arkansas State. Same Arkansas State that beat Kansas State that wound up beating Oklahoma. So pretty much that's you look at the variables and things of that nature, and everything kind of leans towards Coastal Carolina here, even though Lafayette is a team that does need to be reckoned with because they did smash up on Iowa State, and but they've had some pretty close calls in their last few games. They weren't supposed to be that close in the game with Georgia State, so you don't know what to expect with Lafayette, especially in a spot like this with a good team like Coastal Carolina. So over 29.5 first half, I do expect scoring to go on here. And then 13.6, actually 13.5. So hopefully we get 2 touchdowns in the first quarter as well. So we have the first half locked up and don't have to worry about that part. And then I got Coastal to cover the plus 7.5. This jump from a 6.5 to a 7.5. So, pretty much I can see this evening out right before kickoff at a even 7. And then we got the over 24 Coastal Carolina team total. I think that this should be hit pretty easy as well, too. And that's it right there. Over 24 Coastal Carolina team total right there, and there it is. First half is a pretty good play as well too. I think 12.5 or something of that nature. If you want to play the first half, play the first half, but I'd rather much go ahead. I got a feeling that this game is going to really open up in the second half, if anything, just like all Sun Belt games. In a sense, it's going to have a slow start somewhat, but I think that they'll be winding up getting some points on the board. But if you like the 12.5, go ahead and take it. All right, so we move on, and we have ourselves some baseball to talk about. And Chicago in the house. All right, so MLB playoff bets. We got the Dodgers today, and hopefully the Dodgers don't get too overbet. I want everybody, come on, man. It's time to be like, nah, Atlanta's awesome. Dodgers suck, because, you guys got to understand, half of LA is already giving up on the Dodgers. But watch when they go ahead and get the series back to 2-2. They'll be in love with them again. They'll love me in the morning. LA. Y'all got everybody want to be, I should have just bet the Braves. Man, hey, it is what it is. Look, the Braves busted out their best 2 pitchers. Nobody had the idea that they was going to pitch the games of their lives. They actually used more energy than they should have. These guys are still young pitchers in the MLB. They had a great game. But when the Dodgers see them on the second time around, if it does occur, oh boy. I'm telling you right now, the Dodgers put themselves in a very smart position right now. They got 2 of their better pitchers on the mound. A lot of people are excited about Urias. And then you got Kershaw coming back Thursday to pitch Game 4. And Kershaw is going to have his game face on. Regardless of how you guys feel about him, he just needs runs. The Dodgers finally got runs at the end of the night. They're going against a different pitcher. And once again, today, let's get some damn runs because last night, the Dodgers literally came back, but they gave up that 1 run that made the difference in the 9th inning. So tonight, the Dodgers jump on that shit early. We got first at bats as well too. Come on, don't even play around with these guys tonight. They don't have one of their better pitchers on the mound. Wright just was fortunate enough to go against a Marlins team that was already beating themselves as is. So pretty much the Dodgers, this is your step-up game right here, and this is your time to go ahead and prove why you have the best record in the MLB. All right, so I got the Dodgers 1.5 today, minus 120. I got the under 5.5, first 5 for the game as well too. And then I like the Dodgers over 5.5 runs for the game total. I think the Dodgers win the game 6-1, 6-2, something of that nature, and no score in the first inning. No score in the first inning. I really do. Hopefully, we do get this. Urias and Wright should be able to get through this inning, get us a quick 6 outs, get us a quick cash out. So there it is. I don't blame you. It's tough touching on the Dodgers and everything, but the thing is, though, once you start betting the Braves, it is what it is. You know what I mean? If you want that dog money today, bet the Braves. If you just really don't feel like picking any side, play the scoreboard. There ain't nobody putting a gun to anybody's head saying bet the Dodgers. Seriously. We got the Astros today. I know I'm about to piss somebody off, but it is what it is. The Astros, I feel like they just not going to get swept. They got their best pitcher on the mound today. their best pitcher on the mound. Zach Greinke is the last chance that they have. Zach Greinke is going to actually look at Dusty Baker today, and if he's pitching well, he's going to tell him, you better not pull me out or we're going to be catching the fade, because that's what messed him up last time. So pretty much I think what happens today is the Rays still win this series. I have the Rays winning the series, but I just feel like the Astros aren't going to let themselves get swept. I just don't see that happening. And pretty much Astros money line, you go ahead and get yourself some plus money today. We'll see how it goes. And they got Greinke on the mound as well too. And I do what I do. So pretty much plus 20, plus 120, and the Astros get 2 runs before the end of 5 innings, and then over 8 for the game as well too, and yes, score in the first inning. I think that the Rays jump on Glasnow right away, because Glasnow been pitching a lot, dude, like a lot. So pretty much I'm just going off that this is what, the 3rd time he's pitched in, or 4th or 5th time he's pitched in the last 10 days. So we'll see. I'm just going with the old wily vet. That's it. And Zach Greinke, I just feel like he can do his thing. And Rays relief, at some point your arms get tired, man, and this could be the day. They've done played 4 games, 4 days in a row. It's very, very tough to keep just going. And you're throwing out everything that pretty much will jinx a player as well too. Every time they say this guy hasn't missed a free throw all playoffs, he goes over there and misses the free throw. So I'm just gonna go with Zach Greinke, because I know Zach Greinke very well, and I know that he's gonna pitch his ass off today. So we'll see how it goes. This should be a good game. If the Rays win, hell yeah, I get to cash a future bet as well too, and I already have them going to the World Series, so I'm not worried about it. So pretty much today, I just feel like the Astros are gonna spoil the money. So that's why be on their side that I feel like is gonna win. So pretty much plus 120 Astros money line, and there it is. All right, so pretty much let's go ahead and pitchers don't sorry bro, but pitchers don't go against each other. Pitchers go against the batters. So Cole and everybody, that's all good, man. Do your thing. All right, so time to talk about some Emerald Downs, some horse racing. And race 3 today is going to be the best value. Maiden claimer is going to be She's a Delight. And the win play show, I'm going to go ahead and do the 7-3-2-8. And pretty much there it is. Exacta try super effective with that. You guys boxed up 2-3-7-8. And then we got the race 6 starter allowance. This one is a pretty good race. Going to go with the horse by the name of BCZ Middleton. All my Blackie Mild smokers, you already know what it is, man. That's for you right there. Middleton. If you smoke a Blackie Mild, make sure you go and get your Middleton. All right, you look for the Middleton on there, okay? The top horses, 2-1-5-3, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta for that one as well, too. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then race 8, Nightcap, is going to be number 2, Glimmer Bay. First timer as well, too. Like this horse a lot. I'm going to go ahead and pair him with the 8-5-1. And there it is for Emerald Downs, the track over in Seattle. So late pick 4, 6-9 is going to be this. It's going to be 4-6-10. 4-5-7-8, 1-2-5-2-8, and the investment will be $36. So I do like that a lot today. We got Golden Gate coming back tomorrow. Then we got Santa Anita coming back Friday as well too. You guys do know we hit the pick. We hit the pick 5 yesterday over at Presque Downs. We hit that one for $971. Hit the pick 5 over at Santa Anita for $1,800 on Monday. So pretty much back-to-back days of hitting the pick 5. So you guys, if you want to follow along and win some money off the ponies, I suggest you do. All right, so there it is. This is another Prime Wave Media production. And boy, oh boy, you guys you can play them, you can fade them, you can do whatever you want. But I'm glad I did my job for you today. Hopefully we can go ahead and get some good money back here. And hey, I'll be back here tomorrow at our regular time, being 9 a.m. And boy, oh boy, I can't wait. I look forward to it. Hopefully you guys, if you fade me, if you cash out, good for you. Pretty much just know, though, if I win on my side, I won't even bring it up, because that's what we do. We win. And if we don't win, we just move on and go to the next win. All right, so it is what it is. At the end of the day, I am Thanking you guys so much for tuning in, and I am done for the day as well. You guys be on the lookout though. I'm gonna be tweeting out races and everything like that today, and just having good old fun. So we'll see what's up. We will see what's up. All right. So this is the Premier Sports Betting Show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the Primetime Angles live on IG. And man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, and have a beautiful day.